Hey guys, what's up? This is Nightmare, and this is my review of TNA Hard Justice 2009. Uh, if you can't tell, I am a little tired, just a little bit. Getting back, I just got back from training. Well, not just got back from training, but I got back from training today, so I'm having to do, I'm up. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just now being able to do my review, and I wanted to get up for you guys. So, if you can't hear me or anything like that, just go ahead and leave a comment. I'm sorry if you can't hear me or you don't hear me to be valid on a couple points. And also, just to clarify, I've already thought about 2 video ideas based off of this pay-per-view that I'm going to talk about on the course of this week. I could knock them off tomorrow because I feel like getting them done, or it could be a little bit later. But I promise you there will be 2 coming out based on this this little thing. Because unlike Truth Slayer, I cannot do a 30-minute video, so there we have it. By the way, this is a response to his video, just because there's a couple of times I mentioned him, or I will mention him. Anyways, enough of the rambling and the introduction. Let's get going. First, we had the X Division #1 contender Steel Asylum match. Thank God it's not called the Terradome anymore. It's Suicide versus Daniels versus Consequences Creed versus Amazing Red versus Chris Sabin versus Alex Shelley versus Jay Lethal versus, in my opinion, possibly, could be drawing a blank, possibly the second best debut in TNA history, just because of how he performed in this match. The Pope, D'Angelo Dinero, aka Elijah Burke. He busted his ass in this match. True Slayer, you said it already. I don't really need to say much more, but I'm just going to say D'Angelo Dinero, wow. I also agree with you, True Slayer. WWE, you fucked up. Big time, because he could hang with the best of them. The Motor City Machine Guns, Amazing Red. There was nobody in this match that I was disappointed in. They whooped ass. I was glad to see you gave it 4 stars. That's what I would give it. I don't like ratings. That's a possible video for this week. I was going to talk about why I don't do ratings, but 4 stars, definitely. Any lower than that, you have to explain why. But I mean, yes, you could call it a spot fest, but amazing match. Just to clarify something, like True Slayer said, as far as like, you would see this and you just knew the rest of the pay-per-view is not going to match this. I actually got home at like 9 something or whatever, so we had to watch the pay-per-view from then. It was like 9 something or a little bit before 9 or whatever. So I actually started at the beginning of the Beer Money British Invasion match, and once the pay-per-view ended, we went back after the replay and watched the beginning up until that point. So I'm trying to treat it as if it was in the right order, but I know I'm thinking that I'm still going to think of the pay-per-view as the way I saw it, so keep in mind with that. But I am glad I was able to go back and watch the Asylum match. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Please, whatever you can do, watch it if you haven't seen it. Alright, then next, but yeah, it was awesome, and I did predict Daniels to win this match, and he did. So, no problem there. And the heel stuff from Dinero, whew, that was good stuff. I'm sorry, I just was impressed big time by him. That's why I said it was one of the second best debuts for TNA. So, Bobby Lashley, he just kind of walked out for his debut, so we all know where that goes. But anyways, next was Abyss Jethro Holiday. Also, like you, Truth Slayer, did not expect this to be great at all, but it was actually kind of good for the fact that it was a Jethro Holiday Abyss match. But yeah, it did become a typical Abyss match, but I tend to be an Abyss mark, so I liked it. Not much more to say about that. But it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be, so I'll say that. Maybe not a lot, but it was good. I'll give it good. Then next, Hernandez versus Big Raw Terry. When I saw this card, I agree. I said the same thing, or this match, I said, huh? Oh my gosh, this is going to be a disaster. But it didn't last but, 10 seconds? Thank goodness. And Hernandez definitely looked good in this. And I agree with True Slayer. The only thing that was kind of bad was the fact that British Invasion kind of looked, weak or whatever. But they looked, they went over in their match next, so it didn't matter. All right. Next was Beer Money versus the British Invasion. I liked it. I came in. This is where I started the pay-per-view until I got had to go and watch it again. But yeah, I liked it. It was definitely something that got the crowd back into the pay-per-view a little bit. But this was actually the only ending, the only match ending of the night that was a screw job that I actually, was okay with. This one worked. They're heels and they're gonna cheat. They've done it since they've gotten to TNA. So, and then the whole World Elite thing. I do like that only Eric Young came out though, not Eric Young, Bashir, and Kiyoshi. That way it wasn't like crazy again. These groups are going nuts. Anyways, hope this video's not going too long. Anyways, so yeah, it was a good solid match. I liked it from what I saw. And that's almost it. Then all I'm gonna say. Not D-Flow. Truth Slayer, you enjoyed this match, but there was comedy. I did laugh at times. Velvet Sky got slapped really hard on her butt. I will say that. I don't know how she allowed that, but anyways. But it just pissed me off because all these title changes. Angelina Love just got the title back from Tara. Tara never even had it that long, and she doesn't even get a match on this card. Kong not even seen, and now ODB's got the title from her. So, well, sorry, Diener now has it. ODB had it, and then Diener supposedly, I don't know. I was confused, and I supposedly guess Diener is going to be the new holder. I don't know, but it's whack, and I don't like it. So I'm just going to move on, but there's going to be some stuff about that later this week in a video. So, Samoa Joe, Homicide, typical stuff from them. I do agree with you, True Slayer. Samoa Joe's getting a little chubby. But other than that, I like the match. Don't really see why they gave Homicide the belt just for him to lose it. That's happening a lot here recently, so I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Team 3D versus Booker T and Scott Steiner. I actually enjoyed this match. I'm not going to totally agree with the fans, and this is awesome, but it has some good spots, but oh my gosh, the camera angles. And I'm going to talk about this in the Contenders X Division match or whatever. TNA, get yourself together with the cameras. Oh my gosh, that you're like killing yourself with this stuff. Gosh, True Slayer, I am so on your page with that. Oh, anyways, I'm not gonna. It's whatever. But yeah, it was a good match. But once again, bad ending. Hated it. It was just bad. It was bad. I knew they were gonna. I saw the two refs, and someone I was watching the pay-per-view with said, "Oh, they're so gonna have a split decision or something like that," and they did. And Bubba Ray, who was under the ropes, I know it was no DQ, but he was under the ropes, and they let the Main Event Mafia win, of course. So that was pretty gay. The next we had Mick Foley versus Kevin Nash. I, for one, was enjoyed by this match. It was short, I know, but this is Nash we're talking about, and this is Foley. I liked what I got out of it. Foley was a little crazy with his little shake-in. I fell for it. I don't know. Maybe it was just me marking out for crazy Mick Foley, but it worked. And then Abyss coming out. What is that for? That's going to be cool to see. So yeah, I liked it more than most people will probably like it. So, but there is that. Then we had the main event: Kurt Angle versus Sting versus Matt Morgan. Not much to say except for decent match, okay match, but a terrible ending. Sting didn't even get hit by the chair, and Sting just kind of rolled out the ring. Oh, okay, time for Angle to get the win. But I do agree, Matt Morgan did look really good in this match. So if they're pushing him and they continue to push him, they could be doing good at least with him, despite other people. But once again, Kurt Angle does something and gets the slide. I defend Kurt Angle by so much, and I'm not defending him in this one. I'm going to talk about that in a video later this week because I'm pretty sure my time is already up. So look for that Kurt Angle Kurt Angle video talking about all this stuff he's going on and the fact that he's still champion, and then a knockouts video. Yes, I have a couple things I would like to discuss about that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed my review. If you're not subscribed, hit that little button. Thanks. Bye.